Hey, this is our third stream today, and I am happy to bring you a longtime friend of mine named Josephine Johnson, who just got done with the gig down on Indian Street at Ghost Coast Distillery. She has a slew of events coming up that she'll be playing at, but we're going to get more down to the nitty gritty and find out about what makes this artist tick. So, hey, what up?
Hey, hi. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for making it, and thank you for being patient while we wrestled the sound and
It's all good.
and all that. So the first thing that comes to mind, it was was it last February you released a single?
I released a single back in October.
Okay, that's what I can't picture.
I know. No, I mean, I worked on an album that took forever, and now we're slowly releasing singles, and the whole thing comes out in April 15th.
April 15th,
Yeah.
tax day.
Yeah, I know. It's great.
Yeah, maybe they get some money back and go buy an album. So how have gigs been for you since COVID?
I've been really lucky.
Yeah.
I've been very lucky, and I've been healthy. My gig started back up May 22nd is when I started back on the road again, and I had some things that I'd lined up prior to all the COVID stuff, so a lot of things had closed, a lot of things just kind of fell, and you had to rebuild. But some of the things that I had lined up, when they came back online, then I just kind of got back in it and went for it. So I play up in North Georgia a lot. Down here, over in Hilton Head, Milledgeville, Georgia, of all places. They're good to me there. But I just kind of went wherever I could. Yeah, because this is my job. This is what I want to do.
And you've been on the road for the past 2 years? Mm-hmm. Or 3?
About 3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And I keep up with your social media, and something I see you doing a lot is interacting with the audience, probably a little bit differently than most musicians I see interact with the audience. No, I'm not saying that like poking. I mean that. No, I was reading your stuff last night, and I've known this about you, but I want you to explain to anybody that's watching how you got to the point where you're using your music as a inspiration and point of focus to encourage other women, and especially younger women.
Yeah. Well, wow, goodness.
What was the thing that got you to that?
Whoa, my goodness. There was a lot of things that kind of got me to that.
You know, you can tell me to shut up too if I'm asking.
I know, no. I mean, I'll be honest. There was some lack of support here from other women, and I just decided, well, goodness, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I'm talented, and I'm kind, and I'm thoughtful, and I'm dedicated. And
that you are.
That's the thing that's opened up a lot of doors for me, is not to get drawn into other people's drama, as hurtful and as painful as that has been. And just, all right, I've got these things, I've got my website in place, I have these things that I'm already doing. So I'm going to look for gigs beyond Savannah. And that, once I started doing that, that's when there's a place in North Georgia that I go and play frequently. King Ludwig's Beer Garden, and then also the Two Tire Tavern. This is in Helen, Georgia. And it's a very family-friendly kind of thing. And I've noticed it. Little girls really take a shine to what I'm doing, because they see, I'm like, maybe I look like their teacher, but I'm a woman doing something, and it's kind of like, if you can see it, you can be it. And so as soon as I see that spark in a child, I definitely like, okay.
You hone in on that.
I do.
You feed it.
I do. I think that I wish I would have had that. I wish I would have had someone to like show me the ropes. It's very male dominated, and it's a cutthroat business. It's a cutthroat. The thing is, it's cutthroat. And if what I can do, if for young people, if I can be encouraging and like let them see what it's like to be behind the microphone, then that means a lot to me.
Yeah, I've seen pictures of you and videos of you handing your instruments to kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially the ukulele. And I did that this summer, and I had hand sanitizer with me. There's a couple times I played at the Beer Garden up in Helen, and it was like child palooza, you know? Like, I'm like, oh my goodness, the Pied Piper of little people.
How do the parents respond to you that if they're bringing their kids to some place, they know that there's live music, and then they see you interacting with their kids?
These people become my fans. I mean, I've got emails from people all over Georgia and South Carolina and North Carolina and Tennessee, from families that continue to keep in touch with me.
On a personal level?
On a personal level, yeah. So it's. I think that's what my purpose is with music, is to like be a blazer in that way, you know? Yeah, I mean, great. It's great for business. I've got fans for life, whatever, but that's not the point. It's the idea that I have a cool relationship with these young people, and they're usually little girls that, I've one little girl, she's writing songs right now, so she sends me an email with her songs in them. So
right on.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, just keep doing it. Just believe it, that you have something valuable inside you to share.
When she gets her Grammy, she says, I'd like to thank JJ.
No, I don't even care about that.
No, I know that's not your goal, but I mean, it's a possibility if you're inspiring people that young to you know. It is a male-dominated business, and it's cutthroat. It's not cutthroat because it's male-dominated.
It's just cutthroat.
A cutthroat
It's
business.
just cutthroat, indeed.
Yeah, I feel you on that, and that cutthroat comes from anybody that's competing for what they perceive, I guess, is the same purse.
I know one little girl asked me, I want some advice. I'm like, well, you need to know that everybody wants the gig, and not everybody can get the gig, and there's going to be some people out there that's going to make sure you don't get the gig. That's something I've learned. And so you just stay tall, and you just keep going, and when one door closes, you find a window, a crack. You don't give up. I won't give up.
Well, no, that's the surefire way to fail, is if you give up.
If you give up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You take
don't.
yourself out of the equation, and that's not an option.
No. If you, just do the thing until you run out of time, then you can't fail.
Right. I died.
Yeah, she didn't quit. She died.
She died.
That's my formula. You keep going until the time is over. And you got your ukulele and guitar. And
Yes.
you play other instruments? I can't remember.
Mostly just strings. I like to pretend to play the banjo.
Okay.
I like to pretend to
All
play
right. I
it.
thought I saw you with the banjo at some
I
time.
love the
I'll go
banjo.
ask. So this is cool for me because a mutual friend of ours, I remember taking a liking to you, and you two have both shared the story with me. But there was a time that you didn't play music, and that you were a professor at one point.
Well, I've always played music. No, but
I mean, as a living.
Yeah,
full time, like
yeah.
jumping off the edge of the cliff and like.
Yes. Yeah, I
When
taught
was that?
English as a second language at the university level. Goodness, I graduated, I would say from like 2009 all the way until 2018. And I did that to pay off my student loans from SCAD. But that's done. All of that is finished. I
You're
paid
debt
that
free.
off.
You're pursuing your dreams
Knock
now.
on wood. I know, but isn't that funny? Like, there's not a lot of subsidy or encouragement in this country for you to really, if you really want to do something, I mean, you're going to do it no matter what. But I'm very lucky. I'm very, very, very lucky. I saw the bind I was in with my undergraduate student debt, and I had a very awesome scholarship and opportunity at Humboldt State University. Shout out to NorCal. I miss you and I love you all. And then that rolled into 2 different teaching fellowships, and I just made my way. I kept teaching English until all of that stuff was paid off. And that's, I think, where I like to teach. I am inherently a teacher. But the thing with teaching, your mind is never your own. You plan your lessons, you get up, you go, you teach, you conference with your students, you then grade papers, especially if you're an English teacher. And then, oh my goodness, I would be grading papers until 1 a.m, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning to like re-tailor my teaching that I needed to get to my students because they didn't fully understand what I was trying to teach the last time. I mean, there was no bandwidth left for creativity or, just to be a musician, really.
When did you start playing? How old were you?
Oh man, when I was in high school, like 15, and I always sang.
Okay.
When did you start playing?
Oh, I got my first guitar when I was 5, and then I got an electric one when I was 13 or 14. Grabbed my grandmother's. Yeah.
Your grandma played guitar?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a cool grandma.
Yeah.
My grandma played basketball.
That's cool, Grandma.
That's why I like basketball.
Right on. You're going to bless us with some songs tonight. Do you know what you're going to play, or are you pulling it off the cuff?
I think I've got an idea, but you know what I just noticed? Is that a funny message that's on there? On the screen?
Is that a funny message? It's a low battery message.
Oh.
I still don't.
There's me being a teacher.
Yeah, that's fine. You saw the sign.
But I think can I play 1 song, 2 songs? What are you thinking of?
Well, I want to hear some of your original music.
I got you.
That's always my preference from anybody, is the music that they write, because that's just more honest to me, and give them. I've experienced your music before. We've played together gigs before, but I want people to get to hear Josephine Johnson and not anybody else, if that's cool.
Yeah, I'm very much obliged. Thank you. Should I do guitar first, or should I start with little and go to big, or just go with guitar first?
Hit the guitar. You got it already plugged up. I'm gonna move this microphone for you.
Oh, thanks.
All right, tell people real quick where they can find you.
Oh, I have a website. It's josephinejohnsonsings.com, and then I'm on Facebook, Josephine Johnson. Most of my stuff, the branding, is Josephine Johnson Sings. But if you search for me, Josephine Johnson, there's only one other one that comes up, and it's an author, so.
Right on.
Oh, we got it?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. Yay. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
Thank you for asking good questions.
Oh, yeah.
It made me think, and I was honest about them.
That's what I was hoping for. I wanted to, yeah, you know, there's a standard interview, and then I want people to see the real you. You know, you sold me 5 years ago, or 2016, whatever it was.
I remember.
Yep. Thank you for coming and playing along with our silliness.
I don't think it's silly at all. This is called Where I Belong. How bright you were beneath the moon last night, whispering your wildest dreams. Your words were a tune. When I woke, all I heard was you, laughing in the early light, easy in the April breeze. I don't know if it's right, but it sure don't feel wrong. Where you are is where I belong. Yes, where you are is where I belong. Oh, like the wind you stop and start, my heart echoing through my veins. When you are not near, your memory tears me apart. This ache, a delicate pain that burns before it sparks. I know this is right, I can feel it in your song. Where you are is where I belong. Yes, where you are is where I belong. Fly, little bird, fly high and free. Where you roam, you'll always be. And the stars to come back to me. Yes, where you are is where I belong. Where you are is where I belong. So come on through that door. The time is to begin. The light at the end, it's when you are alone. Where you are is where I belong. Yes, where you are is where I belong. Oh, where you are, where you are, where you are. Where you are is where I belong. Oh, where you are, where you are, where you are. Where you are is where I belong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You wrote it?
I did.
That is fantastic.
It's coming out on the new EP. It's taken a while, but it comes out eventually. It all works itself out.
I believe so. Right on. Keep going. Don't stop.
Thanks. Let's see.
Play what you feel.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is a nod to Humboldt.
Your county connections.
Yeah. I do miss it very much. It's easy for me to be myself there. sun at the special farm.
Long period of time.
Yeah, well, everybody went in to go do laundry, and so it was my turn to be there. And I saw the most amazing sunset, all by myself. So hopefully you'll see it too when I sing this song.
Word.
If I was a feather, I would float within your view. If I was a feather, I would be iridescent blue. If I was a feather, I would twist and fall for you. Now if I was the sun, I'd illuminate your view. If I was the sun, I would be walking around and true. If I was the sun, I would rise and search for you. Now if I was the ocean, oh, there'd nothing we couldn't do. If I was the ocean, I would help you see it through. If I was the ocean, I would rise and fall with you. Oh, darling, see that sun sinking in that big blue ocean and these feathers falling all around you. Ooh, darling, see that sun sinking in that big blue ocean and these feathers falling all around you. If I was a feather, yeah, I would fall too. Oh, darling, see that sun sinking in that big blue ocean and these feathers falling all around you. Ooh, darling, see that sun sinking in that big blue ocean and these feathers falling all around you. If I was a feather, oh, I would fall too. Oh, if I was a feather, I would fall for you.
I think I seen the song.
See it in the Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, that's actually, I was envisioning it over water, so that worked.
You got it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Thanks.
Nice strumming pattern too.
Thanks. I'm thinking maybe ukulele. Ukulele might want to be
Alright,
played
let me-
next.
Let me mute that,
Do I need to turn the volume down here?
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
I ain't gonna hold you too much longer. Yeah, look before I knock it over.
It's all good. Okay, there we go.
Let me know when you're good. I'm unmuted
Oh my
now.
goodness. We might have to do a little bit of.
Okay.
It's in the land of cold.
Toonie tune tune.
Maybe a little bit. This is fun. This is real. Okay, at my gig tonight, I brought my looping pedal, and I wore leg warmers, and I got caught in my leg warmers, And
Your looping pedal did?
Yes. Oh my goodness. And I was doing a live stream on Facebook, and it was like kind of a train wreck.
Well,
but I just kept on going.
That's the only time it would happen is if you were doing it live.
I know.
It worked perfectly every other time, right?
I know, like, mental note, don't wear leg warmers. Because like, they got like underneath my shoe, and it was a mess. Anyway.
I'm unmuting.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I think so.
All right.
How's that, Oshin? This is all an instrumental song. Let's see.
He's got it.
Everything's hot but the temperature.
Yes. Y'all look so comfortable. It's an icebox in there.
Wait.
Almost.
Almost, can you see it? Yeah? times you did that heavy lifting. Oh no, come on, raise a glass, let it shine. You're on the path you almost took. I say, whoa, 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 yeah, whoa, oh, oh, oh. Raise a glass, you're on the path, you let it shine, yeah, you almost took. Now here's a hug for your soul, for all those times you found yourself at a dark crossroad. Come on, shine your light, let it show which way's gonna bring you home. I say, whoa, 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 yeah, whoa, high five for all those times you weren't sure how you'd survive. So come on, raise a glass, see how you shine. Oh, your light lights the way for oh so many on that dark line. So here's a pat on the back for all those times you did that heavy lifting alone.
Hell yeah. I like how you slid
See,
that in there.
but I'm often the only one doing all of this stuff. So like, if I don't say nice things to myself, ain't nobody else gonna say nice things to myself.
I think that's a good way to make sure that you have nice things said about yourself. I'm in agreement. I co-sign on that.
I know, but I don't really have a lot of like sad songs, you know. So maybe that's like my one thing where.
No, I think actually it's probably from my perspective, it's nice to hear somebody remind me to give myself a pat on the back for.
How much heavy lifting do you do? I know you do a lot of heavy lifting. All by yourself, you're a damn musician.
Not any damn more, because I got younger guys.
Oh.
They're young and strong and elastic.
Elastic?
And they're nice to an old guy. You got one more in here?
Let's see. What could I do? Can I do kind of a weird one?
Do whatever you like. Yeah.
This is a little dark. But
You're a weirdo, ain't you?
Hell yes, I'm a weirdo.
All right. Play a weird
proudly
song.
so. Proudly so. Proudly so. Yes. Yes to the weirdos.
Yes.
Okay, now let's make sure we got the buttons. This is the one challenge here. I don't want that on the microphone.
Oh, where it be banging on the back of the
Right, yeah, because that's not gonna, there. Okay, there we go. I don't get to play like a lot of these songs.
Don't worry, you'll be back.
This is how we become one. This is how we become one more down the line. This is how we belong. In the middle you are yours and I am mine. To free the demons inside. Free the demons inside our heads out loud. This is how we survive. When the middle won't This is how we become one. This is how we become one more damn line.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that was weird.
I like that. That's not weird at all. That's not weird at all. No, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing some music, and thank you for talking about the things we talked about. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I think that's important.
Thank you for seeing me who I am. You know, like I'm not mean and grumpy.
A little bit sometimes when you get damn pricked.
When I you
Yeah,
have
when
to
you
be.
get poked. Yeah.
And you have to be because then people will keep on doing that to you. So.
No doubt. I don't know. I've never taken you as mean and grumpy. I've taken you as.
I gotta stand my ground.
And I'm all about that. And I'm all about not letting people fuck with you. And if they exclude you, then fuck them.
I know. That's where I am right now. I don't care.
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah, and we're rooting for you, and we have been for a long time. So I'm going to get all your links and everything, and when all this gets edited,
Yay!
so it'll be on our channel for our East Broad Street Studios live streams, and anybody that wants to get it, and I'll make sure you have copies and links and administrative access to all the stuff. It's all yours. So.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
I hope it provides value to somebody. Share it with them. Share it with them kids
Absolutely.
that you running with, and that are sending you stuff.
Thanks. Let's see.
Play what you feel.
Oh wow. Okay. This is a nod to Humboldt.
Your Cali connection.
Yeah. I do miss it very much. It's easy for me to be myself there.
No, it's Ocean. It's Ocean Man, the cosmic wonder child, interdimensional galactic lover. He's gonna hit me in a minute. Oh, he's singing in one of his songs. All right, but we'll be back soon, and we're going to keep on trying to highlight what we have in Savannah Music. We're running a special on these live streams through the end of January, but get at us. We'll work with anybody. If you've got a class, a workshop, an idea that you'd like to be able to get across to people, we will help you do it. Very special thanks to our main and #1 sponsor, Southern Pine Company of Georgia. And thank you, Ramsey, for giving us a place to continue doing this. See you on the flip side, mofos, kittens, and critters. Right on, thank you. I don't see how the hell you play with them rings on. You got
I've got one. I had to take it off, but yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take these out.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, guys. That was fun. Oh, we're still doing it?
I don't know if he's still live or not. He's probably cutting it off. Hang on, I'll mute you. Please.